On August 5th, I stumbled across a technique that massively transformed my YouTube journey. This one hack took a video from one of my channels, from minimal traction to over 2.2 million views. But here's the thing. At first, that video didn't seem special. In the first few days, it barely got any views, almost like it was invisible. But then something happened, and this seemingly unresponsive video suddenly gained momentum. I will show you exactly what I learned so you can replicate this in your own content strategy. Phase 1, understanding the power of retention. First, let's talk about audience retention. Retention is arguably one of the most critical factors in getting YouTube's algorithm to promote your content. Think of retention as a stickiness score. If people are sticking around to watch your video, YouTube assumes it's worth recommending to others. For me, this journey started with a deep dive into my analytics. I wanted to see where viewers were dropping off, and I noticed something troubling. A significant drop right in the intro. That's a big problem, especially since YouTube prioritizes videos that keep people watching. So my first step was to fix that by editing out some parts that weren't as engaging as they could be. Phase 2, editing with precision. I went into the YouTube editor, which has a really handy trim and cut feature. If you've never used it before, here's how it works. You can snip out any section of your video, either at the beginning, the end, or even specific segments within the video. I shortened the intro, trimmed some segments in the middle, and hit save. That only took me a couple of minutes, but the results were impressive. After I made those tweaks, something incredible happened. Retention started to climb. YouTube picked up on this change and pushed the video to a broader audience. And from that point on, the views started pouring in. If you're facing similar issues, I highly recommend analyzing your audience retention graph. Watch for any steep drops, which could indicate sections where people lose interest. Small adjustments can have a huge impact. Phase 3, creating magnetic intros. The next part of the hack is about making your intros magnetic. You only have a few seconds to grab your viewers' attention, so make it count. Start with something that hooks immediately. Avoid lengthy intros or irrelevant content at the beginning. Instead, dive right into a compelling statement, a question, or a unique angle that sparks curiosity. Phase 4, using playlists to multiply watch time. Now, let's move to a less talked about trick, playlists. Playlists can turn one view into multiple views, which is incredibly powerful for growing your channel's watch time. But creating a playlist isn't just about lumping videos together. It's about designing a viewer experience. I recommend organizing videos around a specific topic or journey so that viewers naturally want to watch the next video. Here's how I leverage playlists to boost my video's performance. I created a deep dive playlist series where I grouped related videos into a seamless watching experience. Each video led directly into the next, keeping the viewer engaged and on my channel for a longer period. Make sure to share playlist links instead of individual video links in your video descriptions, end screens, and pinned comments. Phase 5, thumbnails and titles, making the first impression count. Next up, let's talk about thumbnails and titles. They're the first thing people see, so they have to be eye-catching and clearly convey the video's value. For my video, I tested multiple thumbnails and chose one that was bright, bold, and visually intriguing. A simple, compelling thumbnail paired with an enticing title makes all the difference. Avoid clutter in your thumbnails. A clean design with a single, powerful image usually performs better. When it comes to titles, think about what would make you click. The title should promise something valuable and create a sense of urgency or curiosity. Keep it short and direct, but don't forget to include keywords relevant to your content. Phase 6, boosting retention with stories and segmentation. One thing I learned along the way is that storytelling can significantly boost retention. Weave a narrative through your content, even if it's an educational video. Tell a story about your experience, an obstacle you faced, or a transformation you achieved. Stories keep viewers engaged because they want to know the outcome. Additionally, use clear segments to guide viewers through your content. For example, divide your video into specific sections, like Phase 1, research, Phase 2, filming, and so on. This makes it easier for viewers to follow along and feel like they're making progress, which reduces drop-offs. Phase 7, engaging with viewers and leveraging comments. Once the video was up, I didn't just leave it. Engagement can be a huge boost to your video's reach, so make sure you're active in the comments section. Reply to comments, ask follow-up questions, and encourage discussion. This signals to YouTube that your content is engaging, and it helps to foster a community around your channel. You can also ask viewers directly to engage. A simple prompt like, "Let me know your thoughts in the comments," can spark a lot of interaction. And if someone asks a question that you think would benefit others, pin the comment to the top so everyone sees it. Phase 8, analyzing and iterating. After this video took off, I realized that I needed to keep learning from each video's performance. I studied the analytics closely, paying attention to viewer demographics, watch time, and retention curves. This data helped me understand what resonated with my audience so I could replicate it in future videos. Look out for patterns in your analytics. Are certain topics consistently performing better? Is there a style of editing or pacing that seems to hold viewers' attention longer? These insights are invaluable for fine-tuning your content. Phase 9, encouraging subscriptions and returning views. To keep the momentum going, I started adding subtle but effective calls to action, encouraging viewers to subscribe if they found the content valuable. I didn't overdo it, just a brief reminder after sharing some valuable insight or tip. By building a subscriber base, I created a steady stream of returning viewers, which is crucial for ongoing growth. Oh, by the way, it would be great if you could like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you liked it so far. I will produce many more like these if the feedback is great. Phase 10, testing and adapting for continued growth. YouTube is always evolving, and so should your approach. I now routinely test new techniques and keep up with platform changes. Sometimes, I experiment with different video lengths, styles, or topics. Staying adaptable is key, as trends and audience preferences shift over time. This journey from struggling to find views to reaching millions has taught me that consistent, small improvements can have massive results. The key takeaway: focus on retention, create engaging hooks, optimize your intros, and keep refining your approach based on real-time feedback from your analytics. So give this approach a try. Make those small tweaks, watch your analytics closely, and keep adapting. Who knows, your next video could be the one that takes off, just like mine did. Phase 11, crafting evergreen content for long-term discovery. An often overlooked strategy for gaining consistent views is creating evergreen content, videos that remain relevant over time. Evergreen topics like tutorials or foundational guides have lasting appeal and continue to attract viewers months or even years after being posted. For example, I created several how-to videos that consistently bring in views and new subscribers daily. The trick is to ensure the content answers a question or solves a problem that people will have for a long time. By focusing on timeless topics, you create a steady stream of watch time, which helps boost your overall channel metrics and build a dependable audience base. Phase 12. Optimizing upload schedules for maximum reach. Another key factor in growing views is timing. Posting videos when your audience is most active can significantly impact initial engagement, which in turn boosts how YouTube promotes your video. Check your YouTube Studio analytics to see when your viewers are most online, as YouTube now shows peak times for your audience. For instance, I realized my viewers were most active during late afternoons on weekdays, so I adjusted my upload schedule accordingly. When videos are posted at optimal times, they are more likely to receive an immediate boost in views and engagement, signaling to YouTube that the content is worth recommending to a wider audience. Let me know if you liked this video. Any feedback is appreciated. If you need feedback on your channel, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.